Hello and welcome to my channel. And I know I haven't posted a actual video aside from like my dance reels or anything on my YouTube channel for like at least a year. So today I'm gonna try something different, not just for my small little channel but for me as well. I just want to try this new thing for New Year's, my New Year's resolution. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to even edit this, but I am a person that loves watching series and movies real fast, and also books. Like, I just read everything and I do everything really fast. I consume any type of my media. Once I'm invested there. So I just wanted to try something new today. So what we're gonna do for this video, and hopefully I have it done, hopefully it's up and done, I want to have a series called Fangirling over X series. And I'm gonna do, for this time, one of the iconic series that I got really obsessed really quick. We're gonna review the Maxton series. So practically the idea that I have for this little series is that I'm just gonna fangirl and highlight the parts that got me screaming and kicking and having the goodest, most beautiful time. I'm not gonna do you know, a review of the show or the episode. No. We're just gonna highlight the specific moments that got me going fangirl crazy, okay? Again, hopefully this doesn't take me crazy amount of time to edit, but hopefully the series is good, and if you guys like it, go like my video. So all my notes are on my phone, but here we go. Maxton Hall, season 1, episode 1. Literally not even, you know, 10 seconds, and we have this we have the most beautiful shot. Sorry. Not even 10 seconds, and we have a beautiful shot of our beautiful main character, James. That body, Damien, I love you. Another one is when James first meets Ruby, and it's in the scene where he goes into her meeting for the organization of the event. Oh my god, he walks with such confidence. I love that. A man with such confidence, and he looks so fine. He looks freaking fine. The way this whole show is so good in music, and the way that it's directed, I love it. And I just really like this. Another of the iconic scenes of this show is the moment that James talks to Ruby and shows her the amount of money this beautiful man has, and she just throws them to him. Like, she just throws the money. So scenes like that really, it hits me home. Okay, there is this moment where Ruby is doing, like, they already established that she doesn't want money, and she's walking towards one of her class, and James just pulls her up. He was so crazy. He looks so fun. James, oh my god, that whole thing was so hot to me. It's great. To me it was so hot. Oh my god, the whole scene was a little bit intense, a little bit hot to me, because if I was Ruby, I don't know, man. If I see James, beautiful smile, the eyes, everything they have, everything. I'm sorry. He's so fine, sorry. He's so fine. I think another, I guess, side story that I really like is Alistair's story. I think overall I think he deserves so much better. He's such a good like character. I love Alistair. Plus the actor, oh my god, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, okay, so another iconic scene from the episode 1, it was when Ruby goes to the game and Alistair starts to talk to her, and James, even though he's playing, he notices Ruby and Alistair talking. That's how you start, you know? You see the seed is getting planted, and oh, you know, that's how everything starts, with a small curiosity. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with Damien's beautiful smile, but every time he does that cocky smile in the show, I know that it's important to the plot and everything. The moment when James takes the photo of Ruby and the professor. If you haven't read the books, spoiler. And if you haven't seen the show, also spoiler. But I think that whole situation of the photo is something. But I know that scene is important to the plot. For episode 2, we begin the scene where the principal brings Ruby and James to the office to talk about what happened in the party, because James freaking brings like stripper dancers to this. Okay, so another section of episode 2 that I really enjoy is the way that James just took, because obviously by this point James has to work with Ruby for the event for the next coming gala. So she has this big beautiful aura of confidence and how the party should be. I hate that I love James when it comes to this scene, because he has this brilliant idea for the gala, and everybody but Ruby and I think the other cutie with the glasses, I forgot his name, but they really don't want to, you know, proceed with James' idea, but everybody else loved it, and at the end they go with James' idea. It's just, you know, it's just Damien. Damien really knows how to act, and he got me my heart beating every time he's on any of the scenes. It's something that got me like kicking my feet, I guess. Another small little scene is when they go back and forth, James and Ruby, on the Oxford class. That banter, I something of the energy that they both do, oh, it's so good. It's so to me so delicious, so it's so good. It's so good. I love a good enemies to lovers with a good banter, because at least on this scene you can feel the anger of each of them, so it's so good to me. But one of the things that I really like about episode 2 is the way that they show Ruby's relationship with her family. I think every time I see, especially with her dad, I think her dad and Ruby's scenes are the ones that get me the most. I think her whole interaction with her family is so beautiful, so understanding. I can feel the love that they have for each other. Okay, we got to the moment of one of the iconic, Maxton Hall does have very iconic scenes, but one of the many is the moment that Ruby goes to James to apologize about what she said in the Oxford class. And this whole scene is so pretty. Oh my god. I think this is a moment for me that James has started to like fall for her, in my opinion, and I think she did too. It felt so real. The apology, the way that they, you know, they met, you know, in the middle without fighting. It's just so pretty to see, like, the whole scene, just how the whole scene was played out. The colors, the way that they shot, like, the music. Oh, the scene is so pretty. We end up James sending Ruby a message to go see the Beaufort dress collection. So we made it to episode 3, and this is literally one of my favorite scenes. The third one would be the one that I just talked about when she apologized. This is my first, and I'm gonna say the second one, just because, oh my god, I swear, whoever chose the music for this whole series, literally you need a freaking raise. You need a raise. Because now every time I hear this song, I can't not picture this whole scene. So we begin with Ruby. She got dressed with one of the Beaufort's dresses. Oh my god, she looks so fucking pretty. She looks so pretty. And this whole scene, the first time it did not make me cry, but I think the second one it did. The music, the way that it said it in slow motion, he looks so good. He looks so good. Oh my god. The song, it complements everything of how they're feeling and the way they look at each other, and it's just so peaceful. And they're again in that middle ground where, you know, they're not hating each other. They just, you know, they're just enjoying each other. And that whole scene is so pretty. Like, I want to be looked at any of the way that they're looking at each other, the way that they, oh my god, the way that they stare, and the tension and the small, like the energy that they have to be with each other in this whole scene made me feel like literally how the song is like, where is my love. There's a moment that Jane's dad comes in and ruins all the beautiful magic that we got from that scene. I will go ahead a little bit, but I do hate Jane's dad and Lydia's dad. I just can't. First of all, what a good actor for making me hate you. I just like that. But it's just, oh my god, his character is something. I think he does need therapy. Because what do you mean you care more about how the people see you instead of caring for your children? Like, oh my god, that moment when he looks at Ruby like up and down, it makes her feel so small. Oh my god, I wanted to swing this man. I wanted one of the other iconic freaking scenes of this show, and thanks to this scene, I'm obsessed with this song. And because every time I'm hearing this song, I remember the show. But it's Moth to a Flame by The Weeknd, and it's the moment that James and Ruby are dancing together in the party. I swear, the whole party scene when they're dancing, that is so crazy to hear that song, because it goes so well. It goes so well. It used to be my first, but after the rewatch, I had to move a second just because Where Is My Love scene took over the first. I think that's when both of them actually fell in love, like, to each other. And then this Moth to a Flame, they're just letting themselves, you know, go through that relationship and make it work. Yeah, and then we get the scene where James just jumps for Ruby, trying to save her while she goes through her trauma of getting drowned. I know it's traumatic, but he looks so fine. He looks so fine. Literally jumps for her, carries her, takes it home, makes sure that she, you know, she's okay. They go around the car several times just to make sure she is okay before going into her house. Episode 4 began with Ruby having a beautiful dream with James. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's James. He's so beautiful and so fine and so handsome, and why not? Why not have a dream with James? You know, why not? Another scene that I really enjoyed was when James and Ruby are taking care of things of the event one day before, and they had a situation, so they all gathered to fix the situation. And there's this moment where they're both in the classroom and they just start to talk about what they want for their future. And I thought it was just so nice to see a moment of them just enjoying each other, but also showing what they want for their future. That whole scene is so nice to see. It feels so warm, and to me it felt so real to have that moment of them just connecting and just figuring out how they're gonna work out, like what they want and their needs. And so now another moment is when Ruby goes to talk to the principal about letting James come back to the team, because she sees that he has changed, that she has another perspective of James. And no, she didn't have to do that. They had a deal, and it was just so nice to see the change of their perspectives to one another. And you know, sometimes you just had to ask. You ask and things happen. She getting her letter of recommendation after, you know, if everything goes good on the gala, and it's just everything is coming up together. One of the last scenes for episode 4, Ruby sees James coming into the gala, because at this point we know that James cannot make it to the gala because he has a meeting that he has to go for his company with his dad, and he really doesn't want to be part of it. He doesn't want to do this, so he lets Lydia take the lead, go to the meeting. The way that they see each other, the hope in their eyes, you know, their love, their small love, you know, that is forming. As always, we have James' dad coming in and ruin things. So before the episode ended, they went to fix something with the lights, because the lights went out. And when they were about to kiss, finally, after all this tension, all these moments, all the different perspectives that got changed between them, everything that has changed between them and their persona, and just everything, you know, they just needed the small little push. It gets ruined because of James' dad. I do not consent violence, but oh my god, how much can he just let his son be happy? Can you just let James be happy? Episode 5. So we get another scene of James' father practically denying James to be in a relationship with Ruby, as she is not someone that he should be dating. Please, again, let your son be happy. You don't see him like changed? He's happy, like he's finally happy. But James' father threats James with ruining Ruby's life if he starts to date her, like if he continues to date her or seeing this girl. So James takes the decision that he is for sure gonna stop, you know, talking to Ruby. So when they finally see each other after the gala, Ruby has this idea that there's something there, and it was just interrupted, and they're both feeling it. And then he comes into school and completely ignores her, and we as an audience, we know that he's doing that because he likes her. She's just in shock of what is going on. I mean too, girly. I mean too. What do you mean we were about to kiss just last night and now you're ignoring me? Finally, in episode 6, are in the moment where Ruby finds out that Lydia is pregnant. Yeah, like, I know I haven't talked about Lydia so much, but I think this whole first season is a lot about her wanting to work it out with the professor, and because I do not support this, that's why I haven't been talking about her. But I really like her character. It's just falling in love with your professor is not something that I want to promote. Another big moment on this episode is when James and Ruby have this heated discussion and they go back to their old, you know, back and forward, their banter that they have to each other. And there's a moment that neither of them can really take it, so they leave. Well, Ruby leaves and James tries to catch up to her, and they have this discussion. They finally freaking kiss, guys. We get the kiss on this last episode. After having that moment together, James tells Ruby everything that actually happened with her father, and she's trying to be understanding of the whole situation. I would need like time to process, because I think having a father like James' father is something that triggers me personally. When James comes home, James gets the news that his mom has died, and it wasn't like that day, it was a few days before he arrived. He's confused why nobody told him beforehand, and his dad has the audacity to say, oh, it's because I wanted you to do good for your Oxford interview. This man literally only cares about the Buford name. The season practically ends, James going out of control. Like, the first time I ever saw this, before even finding out there was season 2, I went crazy on this. Like, what do you mean you leave me in this big cliffhanger where James is practically destroyed? Overall, I think it was such a good first season. Again, you don't have to subscribe to my channel. Please have fun, be safe, fangirl all you want, fangirl over everything. And if I have time, I'll do season 2, because I'm currently, you know, trying this new thing. So hopefully it works out. If not, then, you know, I tried. I almost nothing tried. But see you all next time. Have fun. See you later. Bye.